So you see, I've got this wall and it's really starting to draw. So you're going to have to change your ability to read and perceive waves and start positioning yourself deeper. You have to fail. You have to fall. You've got to eat shit. But as you do that, that's to help refine your ability to read and perceive waves. Look at this humping surf. Oh my gosh, look at that thing. It's literally just a freight train of a left. What? Maintaining my internal froth levels, keeping it straight-faced and logical for YouTube. So I'm standing here, Niama Maldives, ooh, I don't know. Looking at Vodi, humping left-hander. And I've been working with guests here. Therapy, coaching, bit of everything. And I was speaking with a guest last night about him transitioning to a shorter board. And this is something that doesn't ever get talked about in the coaching realm, and it blows my mind that you have to understand that if you change your equipment from a longer board to a shorter board, significant, change in volume, change in length, change in type of board, it's going to change your first person perspective of what you are seeing. So what I mean by that, if I paddle into that wave on an 8-foot log, I'm gonna be able to catch it at a very different position on that wave than say a 5'11" epoxy. Meaning, as I paddle in, what I am looking at down the line, the curves I'm seeing as I take off are completely different from one board to the other. The curves, the power zone, the draw off the reef where I'm looking for my ramp to catch that wave is going to be completely different. So let's get in the water, let's have a chat. I'm gonna catch some of these banger laughs. The froth is real. By the way, I'm Chris Mills with SurfStrengthCoach.com. Check out the Surf Athlete app. If you don't have it, I don't understand. Get the free version. It's your body, it's your surfing. Look after yourself. I keep spitting. This is about to be a beast of a paddle out. Look at that thing out the back. Oh, it's just churning. Time to paddle. I got really lucky. And timed that well between sets. Check out this water clarity. Let's get some, let's get some. So it's all about looking at the curves. I'm looking for the ramp where I can easily drop in and catch this wave. Ooh. That's part of the difficulty of surfing, is learning how to read and perceive waves. I see a curve and I'm referencing it with the thousands of other waves I've caught in my life. And checking where's the draw, where is it pulling off the reef, where's the easiest position for me to take this wave, also taking into account the surfboard I'm on. And then I'm looking at this ramp, I'm like, how far down the reef is that wave stretching? Am I way too deep? Am I about to get barreled? And it's all about looking at the curves, the way that draw of water is pulling off the reef. So you see, I've got this wall and it's really starting to draw and get an apex up there. And now he's in a good position. Easy, casual stroke in. Look at that beautiful curvature. Oh. Too deep for leap. And so that's the ability to then, what he saw or he thought was catchable, it wasn't. It was too deep. So then it's like, all right, let's take that reference, put that into my brain. Next time I see a curve like that, I need to judge, where's that wall? How far is the taper? Am I too deep? Do I need to reposition a few meters? That takes time. But again, what type of surfboard are you on? What type of curve do you need to catch? Look at this little draw. Woo! Go it, buddy. Look at this. Look at these sexy curves. Ooh. So what I'm trying to do is judge where on the reef that wave and energy is going to hit and really start drawing up. And you can see it still hasn't finally broken there. Check out these curves. Ooh. See, we've got wave all the way through here. And it's breaking up towards the top. The major takeaway for this video, as you transition to lower boards, smaller, shorter, smaller volume, you're gonna have to take off at more critical parts of a wave. So whereas a long board might be able to take off here, short board, you're gonna probably have to take off all the way up there. So what you're literally seeing is going to have to change. So keep this in mind. You transition to another board and you keep missing waves. What you need to do is reference, because what you're seeing and you think is catchable, you're sitting here like, oh, this is catchable, this is the right takeoff spot, and you keep missing wave. What you think is catchable isn't catchable. So you're going to have to change your ability to read and perceive waves and start positioning yourself deeper. Therefore, more curve, more drop, more critical takeoff. That's where people freak out. They're like, oh, look at this drop. Nah, the drop's what you want, the ramp. But then there's a fine line between too deep, blowing it over the falls, versus too far down the shoulder, uncatchable. That's the process of learning how to read waves. There is an inherent failure process in surfing. You have to fail, you have to fall, you've got to eat shit. But as you do that, that's to help refine your ability to read and perceive waves.